What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kane and Paul channel and roundup time. So it was basically short term a Supermax weekend. Yep, Max Verstappen once again dominated. He has now had 4 wins in a row. So instead of putting Max Verstappen on there, I've put Supermax. It is back-to-back wins for Verstappen. He's now won 4 in a row for the first time. What else? So, 4 in a row for the first time, which I'm very surprised since Ferrari and Red Bull were pretty even. So, top 3 was, of course, Supermax, then it was George Russell, and then it was Charles Leclerc. So, of course, Charles Leclerc did go down a place. His mate Carlos Sainz did get a 5-second penalty, but only dropped down to 8th. But it is now a 135-point difference in the constructors, but the drivers, it's neck and neck between Perez and Charles Leclerc with 201 points each. It's a 109-point difference. So it's not going to go too pleasant, unfortunately. So Verstappen at this rate will take the world title by Singapore in 2 races' time. So that will be within a month's time. The race will be on October 2nd, and then it will be Suzuka, so it will be an early morning race. So Singapore, of course, will be early afternoon, so Singapore will be at 1 p.m. our time. Japan will be 6 a.m, so I will try and be awake for that. Might watch on my phone. And USA Grand Prix, it will be 11 p.m. freaking qualifying, but luckily I can just watch on my phone, which I'll mostly be up for that, fingers crossed. And then it will be 8 p.m. the race. So, but unfortunately, freaking summer holidays are now over. So, of course, it's now back to business, but next week, my favourite dance show starts again. So it's starting on the same night as the Italian Grand Prix. So, of course, it'll be back to Xbox, Formula 1, then Strictly, which will be the same for, of course, Singapore, and it will be the same for Suzuka. And then, of course, evening night, of course, the week before Halloween, and then the week of Halloween with Mexico. And then Brazil and Abu Dhabi, therefore, with just 7 rounds left, with like 5 rounds left, Verstappen will easily take the title by October 2nd, which, second world title, like, it would have honestly been his first if it wasn't rigged. But, second world title, he will become, hopefully, the new Sebastian Vettel if he gets more than 9 wins in a row, like, looking at it. But, however, if anyone stops him within the next 5 races, if anyone wins any of the next 5 races, therefore Max Verstappen's streak will end, and he will this year not beat Sebastian Vettel's streak. But then, of course, there's the most wins in a season, which, of course, is 13. Verstappen only has to win 4 more, and looking at it, he could beat Sebastian Vettel's streak and get more races in the season. So, he will, of course, break a record for that. Unfortunately, he has only missed out on the podium twice, which, of course, that was when Charles Leclerc won in... Actually, no, he's missed out 3 times because he also missed out in Silverstone. So, he has had an 8... So far, it's going to be like an 85 to 90% on the podium. So, of course, I was kind of suspecting Max Verstappen would win in Zandvoort. But, of course, next one, he will not want to be starting in first because the next one is Monza. Which, of course, with no safety cars, it will be a quick race. It will take less than an hour and a half. But because of the slower lap times, hovering at a 1:22, we're going to be looking at maybe an hour 20 minutes. But then, of course, it could end up getting slower because of Singapore. Singapore may be 61 laps. But, of course, I do not know where the fucking lap time is even said on here. Lap time, 1:41, back in 2018. So it will be a long one. It will be almost 2 hours. It will almost be 2 hours for Singapore. But, in overall, I reckon maybe get a very good race in Monza, maybe Circuit of the Americas. I'm not, maybe Mexico, but definitely not the other races. Mercedes, once again, of course, not getting a victory when it was in the bag. Mercedes were going to get a win if they held up Max Verstappen at the very start. So, win was pretty much inevitable today for Mercedes, but it was snatched by the jaws of defeat. So, that's all I have today for the Netherlands roundup. Next one, hopefully, we'll be seeing a Ferrari win with a Ferrari t-shirt at Monza. It will be Monza next week, and then it's off to Asia. For the first time since nearly April. Thank you all for watching. See you guys for Italia. Bye-bye.